Listen, I received a call this morning that one of my patients passed away, and so I'm actually on my way to go pronounce, and that is one of my duties as a registered nurse. I am able to pronounce patients. So I'm pronouncing, I'm calling the medical examiner's office, getting clearance in the funeral home, and making sure my family is taken care of. I want you guys to come with me. I got my backpack, I have my equipment, and I'm ready to start this day. Let's go, guys, let's go. I'm hopping into the nurse mobile, and it is time to do what I do. All right, y'all, yes, I am headed towards my patient's home, and yes, again, I did receive a call this morning that my patient passed away. So I am on my way to pronounce and to call the people that I need to call in order to, you know, get the body picked up and cleared by the state. And so yes, and guess what? This can happen at any time of night. Like, it's not no specific time. Of course, death has no time on it, okay? So you can get a call at any time, or 3 o'clock in the morning you can get a call. And so me personally, I do like to take care of my own patients. So I mean, I love, and when I say take care of my own, I will help somebody else take care of theirs, but I'm just saying, I kind of like to be, I'm kind of territorial like that. Like, my patients, I like for me to take care of them, and although sometimes I have to have help, but this patient in particular, she was appropriate for hospice, and so, you know, her time in which we saw this coming, and actually I thought sooner than now, but only God, he knows the timing, and he has the timing in his hands. There's nothing we can do. We can't rush it, we can't slow it down, but when it's time, it is so important. One thing that it is very important that the family has all of a person's business taken care of, as far as funeral home, if you're an organ donor. Like, don't wait till the last minute, and especially if you know, if your loved one is on hospice, don't wait till the last minute to start getting funeral arrangements. And you know, I know there is some type of denial there sometimes, but a lot of times we have to pass that denial and start getting things done, you know. So you always want to have your family members' business taken care of, whether it's wills and all of that, so there won't be any issues at the end. But anyway, I am headed there. All right, you guys, I just pulled up to pronounce my patient, and so I am getting ready to throw on this mask, y'all, because you still got to be safe at the end of the day. All right, so yep, I just pulled up, getting ready to go pronounce my patient, and I will talk with you guys soon. Hello, you guys, I'm back. Okay, so I actually am done, just got done pronouncing and getting in touch with the funeral home and the medical examiner's office, and so I am not done just yet because I have to wait on the funeral home to pick up the body. And being a hospice nurse, if your patient is not on continuous care, which that means having a nurse at the bedside 24 hours, in which my patient was not, then we have to wait until the body leaves the home. So the funeral home has to come and pick up the patient. So I am sitting here waiting, but while I'm waiting, I'll just just kind of talk to you guys about hospice, the type of person that you have to be. I was sitting up here thinking about it. You know, you have to be strong-willed. You can't be like a person that's sensitive, and you know, because you want to be strong, of course, for the family. And to be honest, I've always been that type of person, even death in my own family. Like, I've never been the type of person that boohoo, cry all over the casket, and I guess because of my faith and because going so, and I think that's the reason why I have always been like that. So I say hospice is definitely suitable for me because I'm not a sensitive person as far as death. I'm not scared of dead bodies. I've never been that type of person. I've always been an exploratory person. Like I've always wanted to I've always actually wanted to go to a funeral home and want to see them embalm, and like that's the type of person that I have always been. I mean, as a kid, I mean, I've always wanted to be a nurse, but I used to always watch, shows like Dr. G and autopsies. You guys, I want to see an autopsy. Does anybody else out there want to see an autopsy? I want to see an autopsy. I still do. And so, like, that has never bothered me. But I know being in the hospice business, you do have to be a type of person that's not real sensitive to death, there's strong will. And like I said, for me, I have an understanding, and, because of my faith, I know that, the person is going elsewhere. Now, where that is, I pray in the arms of Jesus Christ. But, hey, we'll never know. Been awesome. One thing that I do miss, like once my patients expire, I miss the families. Because I'm so used to going to see them every day, laughing and talking with them. And so once they expire, it's like, that is it. My work is done, And so I move on to the next patient. So that is the only thing. I miss my families, but, I'm not super sensitive over it. I'm just like, and then sometime I may call to check up on them and, see how things are going. And we do have a chaplain, and that does that, and we have a bereavement coordinator that keeps the patient, check on the patients, and just seeing if there's anything that's needed or anything like that. And I think that happens for at least a year, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think that service happens for about a year. And so, which is good, because I have had some cases where, the family takes it really hard. I recently had a case where the family took it hard. And so, I mean, it was drag out, boohoo hard. So, and they are in need of those services. So that's an awesome thing to actually have those services available. So anyway, I'm waiting on the funeral home, and I will check back in with you. All right, y'all. You know what? Today is the day. Today is crazy. Okay. So of course, you guys know I just got done pronouncing one of my patients, and all of that. Well, guess what? Headed home, and I received another call that one of my other patients now is having trouble. She's very restless, and she's moaning a whole lot. So oxygen, caregivers took the oxygen. Oxygen is like 41%. So guess what? Now I am headed to see her. So you guys, this is a very interesting day. I don't think I have ever had like two back to back. So in this case with her, I probably will start continuous care. But like I said, I have to go over there and assess the situation first. And continuous care, again, is when you have a 24-hour nurse at the bedside. And so that's what I'm on my way to do right now. So y'all, this day, yeah, thought I had plans, but nope, not even the case, y'all. I am headed there as I speak. Hey y'all. Okay, I'm back. So my patient is started on continuous care. For all those that do not know, continuous care again is when you have a nurse at the bedside for 24 hours until they pass away. And so when I left, my patient's blood pressure was like 63/47, and her oxygen was in the 70s, was like 78%, in which that's fluctuating. So I did put her on oxygen as well. But it has been a day for me, y'all. I have two now, and then one of the other nurses have about 4 that she's probably gonna put continuous care on. So yeah, so this is it, and I'm just glad that I can be a help to be able to assist the patient as well as the family, you know, at this time. You know, a lot of families, like I mentioned earlier, they don't take it as well, but some do, because you know, it's, you know, they've watched the patient, you know, all this time, and they know that, in other words, they're getting ready to transition. So but yep, so my patient, also when I walked in, my patient, well, my aide was there, and she was, you know, giving her a bath and all that, but again, her vital signs were still concerning. They're very low, the point of death low. So you know, we got her dressed, we put her into the bed and tried to get her as comfortable as possible. Like I said, she is showing some agitation, so of course, you know, I gave her something for anxiety and agitation, which pretty much helped, because she pretty much calmed down, and all of that. And so like I say, she's doing well. She's not struggling, and that's what hospice nurses do. That's our goal for our patients that's dying. You know, we don't want them struggling, we don't want them in pain, we don't want them having difficulty breathing. We want them to be comfortable, as I myself would like to be, you know, when I transition over. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to die in pain and struggling to breathe, and you know. And so we did that. So the CC nurse came in, I gave her a report and let her know, you know, all the details of the patient, and hey, it's on from there. So she will end up calling me or my company if, you know, she happens to expire in the middle of the night, and I will go and I will pronounce same soup warmed over. So anyway, you guys, y'all stay tuned. This is nursing. What's up, y'all? Okay, after a long day, hello. Thank God for my day, I tell you. I'm getting ready to get me something to eat. I'm hungry. So I decided, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me some Chick-fil-A and get that good old salad. That's kind of what I gotta taste. My patient was really agitated, and she was wondering if we could up hours that we give the morphine, because my patient was experiencing, you know, increased restlessness, and that is something that patients, when they're dying, they may go through terminal restlessness, and that's when they become really agitated and can't rest, but that's because they're getting ready to leave. So anyway, hold on, y'all, let me get this taken care of. Hello. I'm gonna get the Southwest chicken salad. All right, y'all. So yes, I had to give me something to eat, because you know that's how I end my day. But yes, so patients do experience the terminal restlessness. That is so normal for patients. You know, some patients, every patient doesn't, but of course that's my job, or the current nurse that's at their bedside's job, experiencing where they're, you know, resting and comfortable. So anyway, that order is in, and so I can go in and end my day knowing that all of my patients are taken care of, whether they're on CC or not. They are being taken care of, and that's what makes me happy. And peace out. Hey.